Selam arkadaşlar, Miskin Game'e hoş geldiniz. The Nokta.k kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Ben oyuna giriş yapayım. Ben biraz eşyaları toparlamıştım. Sonra uykusuz kalmıştı. İşte kıyafetleri onarırken falan uykusuz kalmıştı. Bakalım ne olacak? Devam edecek mi? Uykusuzluğa. Nereden başlayacak? Bu arada arkadaşlar 2 gündür video gelmiyor. Bunun için özür dilerim. Ne oluyor lan? Baba. Korktum lan. Ne oluyor oğlum? Arkadaşlar arabanın içinde de uyumuyor ya. Uyumuyor. Kesinlikle uyuma yok. Neyse içeri gireyim. Oğlum ben niye dışarıda başladım lan? Çok enteresan şeyler oluyor oyunda. Gerçekten oyun kafayı yedi. Sen ne yapıyorsun burada ya? Ben gidiyorum lan istasyona. Burada kırmızı bir şey gördüm sanki. Aga. Oyunu kapatıyorsun, açıyorsun, saçma sapan şeyler. Buradan mı lan? Oğlum ne oluyor lan? Aga. Yemin ediyorum tırstım ha. Oğlum ne tuhaf şeyler oluyor lan. Hayda. Sen ne yapıyorsun burada? Oğlum neler oluyor lan?
Feels like the whole facility is slowly waking up.
Aga
That
Allah
aurora is a
aşkına
real
at, bıçağını
mystery.
da at.
It's almost like
Bıçağını da at.
magic, really.
İyi tüfeği atmamışım. Abi ne tuhaf şeyler oluyor lan oyunda.
Imagine the logistics involved in building this facility. Staggering.
Oğlum yemin ediyorum. Bu korkutucu bir bölüm oldu.
The people who built this had no idea how important it would be someday.
Ben videoyu bitirdikten sonra kıyafetleri onardım. Tamir ettim. O esnada uykusuz kaldı. İşte böyle sürekli ama uyuyacak yer de yok. Yatakhanelere gittim. Orada da uyumuyor. Yatağa yatmak diye bir şey yok. Çok saçma yapmışlar bence buralarını. Becerememişler. Sorun arkadaşlar. İşte oyunu açtım. Beni dışarıda başlattı.
Well, well.
Hadi
There
bakalım.
she is. The Suzuki Radio Telescope. Isn't she beautiful? Lit up by the aurora, no less. I've never seen it so bright.
It's massive.
Let's hope we're not too late.
İyi, şu an için bir problem yok.
Okay, time to get this party started. There's a fair bit of interference. Keyboard is glitching a bit. Can't be helped, we're way past long shots at this point. Loading the program. Now.
Are you in place? I'm seeing some spikes on the sensors at the peak.
Shouldn't be long now.
What do you need me to do?
Okay, this is the tricky part. I'm gonna have to run the program and update the code in real time to modulate for the aberrant magnetic field and...
Jace.
So I'll be busy focusing on that. Meanwhile, once the telescope grabs a signal, we'll need to follow the source. The new data will help flush the buffers, and the data in the buffers will get pushed to Dr. Atwood's workstation for processing. It's an archaic system, but best I could do with 30-year-old technology.
I'm still not clear on what you need me to do.
You're a pilot, right?
Yep.
Know how to adjust your heading to follow a radar beacon?
Yeah, I have
Yani
a pretty
bilir
good
tabii ki.
idea.
Same principle. Grab the big metal wheels at the base of each leg of the telescope sensor assembly. You'll see a bunch of numbers around the edge. When my program outputs specific bearings, I'll shout them to you. And then you have to find a way to match those bearings as quickly as you can.
Sounds easy enough.
The timing has to be perfect.
Got it.
Like, exactly perfect.
I hear you loud and clear.
Did you say you got here after crashing your
Nah.
plane?
Don't start.
Get ready. I'm
Bak
seeing some
fırtına
power
vardı adam
spikes.
karısına yardım edeyim
Something
diye.
big. It's happening.
Kötü pilot değil adam ya.
Get ready, Mackenzie.
Buradan mı? Buradan geldik. Ha buradan. Abi nasıl uyuma yok oyunda ya?
What a mess.
Look for the wheel, Mackenzie.
Git yatağa yat uyu, yani uyutmuyor. Yatağa yatmak diye bir şey yok. Şeyi de hatırlamıyorum. Acaba bizim uyku tulumumuz yanımızda mıydı, değil miydi? Bu arada arkadaşlar mikrofonda sorun yaşamıştım da mikrofon sesini dinleme açık kalmış. Eğer şey olduysa kusura bakmayın. Heh, bu bana
Here we go. 141 degrees.
141'e. Böyle mi çevireyim böyle mi? Birin sıfırın yerine gelmesi lazım. Herhalde o yüzden böyle. Ha, ortadaki sıfırlandığında o bir aşağı inecek galiba. Bakayım. Çok akıllıyım ben. Oğlum milimetrik istiyor oyun.
Look for the console with the big wheel on
Şuna
it.
bak
Come
lan.
on, Mackenzie.
How am I supposed to find anything down here? There's gotta be a way through here.
What's taking so long down there?
Burada yok.
Where's the damn wheel?
Tamam şuradan geldik yukarı.
The dish is huge.
Tamam burada. Bu kaç olacak?
That's it. We're getting close now. Keep going. Okay. 67
67.
degrees.
O zaman kola. Tamam.
Jace? Everything okay over there?
Don't
Şuradan
worry.
geldik buraya.
Keep going. Last bearing incoming. Come on, you sweet, sweet program. Don't let me down.
Ha buraya geldik.
156, Mackenzie.
Aa, kız burada.
Get to 156 before the whole thing
156 tamam.
blows.
Heyecanlanma, heyecanlanma. Yalnız sağ tarafa çevireceğiz. Ha. Hadi oğlum. Hadi. Hadi.
Now,
Oldu.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie!
Yamuldu lan cihaz. Mackenzie de elektrik çarptı. Kuzey ışıkları çarptı.
The program?
She did the most any program can hope to do. Her
Eyvah.
job. Now let's hope Dr. Atwood got what she needed.
İnşallah.
Because this gear is toast.
İnşallah yani. Eyvah eyvah.
It's coming now. All the data just flooding out of the buffers. It worked. God damn it, it worked.
İyi güzel.
Thank goodness. I'd hate to have to restart my PhD.
You did brilliant work, my girl. Absolutely brilliant. We just need to keep the data flow, ensure it comes in a continuous flow, uninterrupted.
How long before the data is ready for analysis?
These are old systems, and it takes a while for them to crunch through the numbers.
Çabuk olun lan.
It'll be hours before we'll...
Saatler mi?
Well,
Elektriği mi
shit.
gitti lan?
What the hell just happened?
O
It's
üç
not the
binaya
power
bir
this
daha
time.
gitmem.
Geothermal
Ha,
plant's still showing up
Oh,
green
oh.
on the board.
harbi gitmezdim ha,
Some
söverdim
kind
bak.
of
Gider gitsem de
overload.
küfür
Our
ederim
emergency
derdim.
shutdown.
What now?
Now we do this the old-fashioned way. We
Bu
start
saat
combing
1'e
through the
geliyor
numbers.
arkadaşlar. Gece 1'e geliyor.
I'll get us some light. Do you see anything that would indicate the level of K index we might expect to...
Shush, girl. Let me read.
Do you want me to grab a printout and I...
Could it be a G10?
Is there something I can do to...
Aha! Here it is. Here it is.
There it is.
What do you see?
It can't be. That silly old British bastard was right. He just never knew how right he was. Why did it have to happen in our time?
British bastard? Please explain.
For you to fully understand would take more time than we have. I'd have to go back more than 150 years.
I like a good story.
I think we deserve some answers.
Very well. In 1865, a British scientist and naval officer was tasked with supporting the research of a scientific team, seeking to create a kind of communication that could travel over the air. The Admiralty felt that dependence on the telegraph was holding them back. This Navy man was inspired by stories he'd heard about the Carrington event 6 years prior. At the time, the largest geomagnetic event ever recorded. He had heard that the abundance of static electricity in the air had powered telegraph lines, even after the operators had unplugged them. Fires broke out due to this geomagnetically induced current. It got him thinking. The scientist's research led him all over the world, and he began to piece together a picture of the Earth's geomagnetic profile, and something about the operation of the sun and its effects on the Earth's magnetic field. Remember, This was 150 years ago, and well before they had the equipment to prove any of this. But a theory began to take shape in his mind that suggested the sun went through cycles of geomagnetic activity, waxing and waning, but sometimes spiking inexplicably in dramatic ways. The historical record held evidence of many of these events, but in pre-industrial times, the impacts were more subtle. Even in the mid-1800s, there wasn't enough power infrastructure to really feel the impact of these spikes, so it wasn't of grave concern. But the growing dependence on telegraphy suggested this shouldn't be ignored. And this scientist predicted that if the level of electrification continued to grow exponentially, as was predicted, this would create a serious vulnerability that could be exploited by their enemies at great cost to industry and society at large. He was given a secret commission from the Royal Geographical Society to prove his theories and to come up with a strategy that would ensure the British were in the strongest position to exploit any such geomagnetic disaster. After another decade of research, this scientist began to suspect that this geomagnetic current that existed all around them could impact many other things, and more deeply.
Kablosuz
He began to study migration
Tesla'nın
patterns of
hikayesine
animals
benziyor.
and gathered evidence of whale strandings, bird die-offs, and other unexplained mysteries relating to animals' innate abilities to navigate vast distances with great precision without the benefit of modern tools or equipment.
Ama akıllı adammış ha.
Eventually, he knew he had to travel north to the Arctic to really test his theories. And in December of 1865, he took a ship and a crew of Navy scientists and mariners in a specially commissioned research vessel, a modified bomb mortar ship, fashioned after the Terror and Erebus from the ill-fated Franklin expedition. His ship was named the HMS In Tenebris, and he took it and a crew far above the Arctic Circle, along with an array of unique recording equipments he had crafted himself, with the hope of collecting data to support his theories. This scientist and Navy man was Captain Edmund Wintermute.
The word in Mackenzie's secret message.
Ya
It was a person's name.
aynen.
Wintermute's mission was to collect data near the Arctic Circle, and he and his crew were also tasked with the goal of resupplying a small Navy research outpost that had been set up as part of Wintermute's program the year before. Some of the crew on Wintermute's ship was designated as relief for the outpost crew, and Wintermute was meant to bring the replaced men home to their families. A few days away from the Arctic Circle and 2 days from their destination, Wintermute recorded increasingly active aurora and other geomagnetic activity around the ship, including St. Elmo's fire. But he also noticed something else. As evidenced by their journals, many of the crew were having trouble sleeping, with some experiencing
Bak, uykusuzluk
full-blown
başlamış.
insomnia that worsened as they traveled further north. Some were also beginning to forget things, their journal
Uykusuzluk
entries
üstüne
occasionally
unutkanlık.
slipping into childlike language or outright gibberish. 2 days out from their destination, the night watch rang the ship's bell to announce a man had gone overboard. The man, an experienced mariner, had been observed to simply walk off the deck of the ship. By all rights, a calm and
Uykusuzluk, hafıza
dependable
kaybı ve
sailor.
delirme.
This event
Oğlum, böyle
shook
bir
the
şey
crew's morale.
Dünyaya
Wintermute
yayılırsa
did his best to
yani
keep them
insanlığın
focused,
sonu
but
gelir
he
lan.
was still
Millet
inexperienced
birbirini
as a ship's
parçalayarak
captain,
öldürür.
always more the
Ondan sonra
scientist
kendi
than the
ölürsün,
sailor or
insan
Navy
kalmaz.
man, and he could tell the men were increasingly becoming anxious,
Yani bak güvenilmez hale
even
gelmiş.
distrustful.
Walked off the ship and straight into the
Nasıl
water.
atlamış ya gerçekten?
Exactly. But things got even stranger after that. When they arrived
Var
at
ya
their
adamlar ne sorun
destination,
yaşamış o
a
gemide.
small island surrounded by sea ice, they found the Navy observation camp that Wintermute had set up the year before completely abandoned. The shelters were mostly destroyed, the relentless Arctic winds having shredded their canvas. The sled dogs were killed, some seeming to have been eaten, Many of the men were found dead, their bodies frozen in their beds, some showing signs of having been attacked or murdered.
Yikes.
Kimi öldürmüş lan?
Keep in mind, the Franklin expedition was still fresh in the public imagination during this time, including all the rumors of cannibalism. Wintermute could
Oh.
tell some of his men were nearing their breaking
Yam yam,
point,
çok kötü bir
so
şey
he
ya.
sent them back to the ship and took only a small group of trusted officers with him to search the rest of the small island. On the far northern side, in an icy bay, they found the remainder of the outpost crew, their bodies frozen solid in the ice. Some appear to have walked in and simply frozen in place.
Jesus. And I thought we had it bad.
Not wanting to completely abandon his research, but also recognizing the fragility of his situation, Wintermute kept a small group of trusted and hardy men with him. He offloaded sufficient provisions and equipment for them to survive up to 6 months, and sent the crew and the Intenebris back to London, with the request that they send a rescue ship to pick them up.
That's dedication. But what does it have to do with our data?
I'm getting there. Months later, the relief ship returned to find only Wintermute remained. He had left books of scrawled notes, data he had gathered using his novel devices, sketches and observances of the men he had kept with him, and a detailed diary outlining their slow but progressive decline into a kind of fugue and madness.
İyi dayanıklı adammış yine, ona bir
Wintermute
şey
was
yok.
accused of murdering the men, brought back in
Yani.
shackles, and once back in England,
Yazık olmuş ama ya.
summarily court-martialed and committed to a sanatorium.
Senatoryuma
His
kapat.
equipment, journals, and the
Vay
data
vay.
therein were hidden by the Admiralty, and the Royal Geographical Society renounced Wintermute's membership and denounced his research, claiming he had gone rogue.
Tüm
His
araştırmalarda yalan
work
olmuş.
disappeared for over a century until I dug it up.
Why haven't we ever heard this story before?
Exactly the question you should be asking. I had encountered odd and inexplicable references to his research, but always leading to dead ends. I finally managed to get my hands, through no small feat of my own canny research and a dogged determination, I might add, on a few of his earlier papers. It wasn't easy, believe me. A woman, let alone a woman who isn't white, had to work 10 times harder to get access to this material, but I managed to do it. I spent the next 20 years piecing it together, tracing the fingerprints of Wintermute's theory, collecting his data, analyzing, and then adding to his research with
yıllarını
research of
vermiş
my
ha.
own using increasingly modern equipment. And the more I dug, the more data I collected, the more worried I became. Because not only had Wintermute's original fear come to pass, that the world had become dependent on the electrical grid, a technology that would easily be taken offline should any Carrington-level geomagnetic event occur, but even worse, that the Carrington event of 1859 was like a tiny spark compared to the massive, overwhelming storm that might come in the future. I started to talk to others about this, but of course, people thought I was crazy. They ignored me at first,
Geomanyetik olay
then
tamam da
started to
gerçekten
denounce me,
insanların
and then ostracize
hafızalarını
me.
yitirmesi, delirmeye
Until I
başlamaları.
eventually found myself so far on the fringes of accepted
sıkıntı.
science that I was entirely isolated, with nobody to trust, nobody who would believe me. I lost my job, my marriage failed, all my academic credentials were thrown into question.
Ah, this explains something about your reputation, Dr. Atwood.
Nobody would believe me, except for John, who you met as Jeremiah, Mr. Mackenzie. He was a young corporal in the Canadian military when I first met him. Handsome, as I recall. It's a long story on top of an already long story, so I won't tell it all here. But the important thing was he was stationed at a
dördüncü dönemde
radar
ayı
observation
saldırısına uğrayan
post
adam değil mi?
along the dew
Kulübesinde
line,
kalmıştık
far
falan.
north, and
Ona
started to
yardım
observe
etmiştik.
some strange things of his own. He followed the trail,
Yorumlarda
which
yazın ama ben o diye
eventually
hatırladım
led
yani.
him to me. Then when we got together, there were sparks, I tell you. To be believed by someone, it was like a drug. We worked to uncover more data, and he kept his eyes and ears open, using his military connections to gather more information carefully. And he moved up the ranks, but always stayed under the radar, putting his career aspirations aside to ensure he could stay close to the facilities we needed access to. But it was never going to last. At one point, he was caught accessing some classified data shared with our NATO allies.
Lan yazık
And they
olmuş.
thought he was spying for the Russians, so they put him in military prison.
Sovyetlere mi çalışıyorsun lan diye
And
bana bir
we
şey
lost
almışlar.
touch. Years later, he
Yıllar
actually
sonra.
found me here, at the radio telescope. He was a changed man. His fire was gone. They'd somehow...
Adam işinden yaşama sevincini
Broken him.
almışlar. Ablacım olur o
He
kadar.
said he still believed, but he couldn't be part of this journey. And that's the last time I saw him. That was more than 20 years ago. I can't believe he's still alive. And on Great Bear, no less.
You can't possibly believe that's some kind of coincidence.
Yani
Jeremiah being here.
Bence senin
What are
için
you
kalmış.
suggesting?
Isn't it obvious? He stayed here for you,
Ya evet.
to be
Bak,
close to you, to keep watch.
çıkıp gitmemiş
He's
adam.
been here ever since, close by, in case you might need him. And as soon as he saw the aurora
Hoşlanıyormuş
and
kadından
what it could do,
herhalde.
he knew. He saw the signs. When I met him, he was nearly killed by a bear. And when I left him, he was still not much more than half alive. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have come here himself. But he sent me to warn you. He made me promise. And he knew by then what that promise would mean.
He sent you in his place. And it's a good thing he did, because now we have the final piece. This is the answer we've been looking for all these years.
Ya.
Do we finally
Oğlum
have
adam
it?
çok delikanlıymış, helal olsun.
I think we do, dear.
Biraz aksi bir adamdı ama
I'm not following.
iyi adammış.
All my research here, and
Tabii doğru
Jace's
adam
since she
olduğunu
joined me,
düşünüyor.
has been to try to anticipate, to get ahead.
Ahead of what?
The next big Carrington level event.
The thing Wintermute spent his life also searching for. And others, lesser scientists, industrialists, crackpots, even here on Great Bear. The island's unique geologic strata and northern latitude created a perfect test bed for geomagnetic research. Even a few decades ago, a German industrialist named Rudiger. But that's not important.
Dr. Atwood, do we know the terminus?
We do, my dear.
And when is it coming? Do we have time to prepare?
No, dear.
Yok mu?
It's already too late. It's already started.
Hadi canım.
What does that mean?
It means we're in a new geomagnetic normal. What you've seen so far is really just the beginning. Things will get
Oğlum şimdiye
much
kadar gülmeye
worse
başlandıysa
from here
sıçtık
on out.
demektir.
But how long will it last? Carrington was over in a few days, weeks at most.
Oh, this is much bigger than Carrington.
How long, Doctor?
I hesitate to say. With the data I have, I can
Birkaç ay
only offer
herhalde.
a vague range.
O birkaç günse bu birkaç ay.
40 to 400
Hours?
Days?
years. Winter
Yıl mı?
tried to warn us 150 years ago, but nobody listened.
Oğlum
And
bu
now
felaket.
we're at the very beginning of a geomagnetic storm. A disaster of such proportion we've not seen its like in recorded history. The power grid is down. Everything humanity has built over the last 100 years or more, based on technology, electronics, everything based on the integrated circuit, electricity, it's gone. It's all gone.
Oğlum çok fena
Nature
lan.
is changing, and soon we'll begin to see the impact on people.
Evet delirecek
We
insanlar.
won't emerge
Uykusuz.
unscathed. And this
Hafıza kaybı
period of
sonra
darkness will
öfke
last from
kontrolü
40 to
tamamen
400
kopacak.
years. A new dark age,
Karanlık
the
çağ.
long dark.
The long
And
dark.
what humanity will exist on the other side of it,
Uzun karanlık.
I cannot even begin to guess.
Then I need to warn her. I need to get to Perseverance
Ha
Mills.
şeyi diyor
You're
karısına.
talking about your ex-wife, the doctor?
Astrid will be there. And she needs what's in this hard case.
What's in the case, and what kind of doctor?
She's a researcher. Insomnia, memory loss, fugue states.
Aa,
I think
bak.
she stole some experimental
Halüsinasyon
meds.
falan.
She's trying to help a friend.
Kadın da tam
Child
doktoruymuş ha. Bu
suffering
işleri
from some
araştırıyormuş
mysterious
valla.
illness. I'm not sure.
Go to her.
Ama kaçırdılar
Regardless of
kızı.
what's in the case, you can bring her here. Her and anyone else you care about. We have to think about the survival of the species now.
But what can we possibly do here?
Oh, Jace, my silly girl. Have you forgotten what this facility is built on?
I just know it's some government thing.
Before it was repurposed for use with the radio telescope, this was an observation post for monitoring satellite communications. Mostly American, Russian, some Chinese. Cold War.
Ana. Pardon arkadaşlar, çok özür dilerim. Hadi lan. Hadi oğlum. Anca bağlandı.
But
Kusura bakmayın arkadaşlar.
why here? Who would think we'd be spying from here?
Exactly. A few floors below us are the magnetically shielded dorms and storerooms designed for the folks who used to live and work here back in the Cold War. The whole place is basically a big bunker.
Right. And the team that built the geothermal plant left various supplies behind.
Exactly. There's probably enough dry rations and assorted supplies there to feed dozens of people for a couple of years.
Survival of the species, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Günün devamı.
Then I better get to it.
İnsanları bir de çiftleştireceğiz mi oğlum burada? Arkadaşlar 34 dakika olmuş ya. Buradan çık git diyor. Ha insanlar. Ha yok bu şey. Ha. Kontrol odasına dön. Sıbat devrimiyle Astrid'i bul. Bir o kalmış. Abi. Çok enteresan ya. Oğlum senin bu uykusuzluğu ne yapacağız lan? Ha, o kadar yatak var, yatılmaması çok saçma geliyor ya. Buraydı değil mi? Açayım çıkayım. Yani av tüfeği kurt öldürüyor. Altta yazıyor ya. Ama panteri öldürmüyor. Oğlum şunu deneyeceğim ya. Yok kesinlikle uyutmuyor arkadaşlar. Yani uyutma yok. Oğlum şuna bak ya. Ha burada. Bu uykusuzluğu ne yapacağız? Benim şeyim var mı? Bak yine yok. Oğlum ben silahımı milahımı Hayda. Abi bu oyunun geçişleri beni öldürecek ya. Ne oluyor şu an? Zarar verme. Bölüm 3. Hadi bakalım. Oy ay. Ne oluyor lan?
This is your patient. And in case you're thinking of letting him die, consider this a little extra incentive to keep him alive.
Astrid. You don't need to do that.
I need you focused.
I'm a doctor. I'll do whatever I can to help your friend.
He's not my friend. He's my son. He dies,
Oymuş.
she dies, and then you die.
He's lost a lot of blood. And his injury looks infected. There's a fair bit of bruising around the torso, suggesting there may be internal injuries. Tell me what happened to him.
There was an explosion. Then a lot of heavy stuff fell on him.
How did you know to come
Bundan
here?
olay neydi ya? Onu hatırlamıyorum. Yani
We heard on the radio.
Shut it,
sadece
Vachon.
kaza yapan otobüsten,
You always did talk too much.
değil mi? Kaçan mahkumlar.
You never mind that. Just fix Donner.
For internal injuries, there's not much I can do with the equipment here. It's too rudimentary. Normally, he'd be airlifted to a regional hospital.
You'd better figure something out.
I need some better gear, like an emergency trauma kit.
Well, you'd better figure out where you can find something like that, and soon.
The search and rescue station. They need to keep it stocked as emergency backup for remote communities like Perseverance. There's medical supplies there.
Where is it?
Along the old logging roads, north of Desperation Bay. Very rough terrain. It won't be a fast trip on foot.
Well then, Doctor, you better get going.
I'll get the supplies and I'll be right back. And then we'll get Freya out of here.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Doctor. Heller, go with her.
Boss!
Shut up and get going. A little company to make sure you come back. And remember, Donner goes, and your friend
Oğlum ne biçim adamsın sen
won't be
ya.
looking quite so healthy when you
Tamam
get back.
oğluna üzülüyorsun da yani.
Be careful, Astrid.
Şey de bana saçma geliyor. Önceki bölümlerde girdi işte içeriye. Bara. Kaçırdı kızı. Yani o kadar adam var orada. Bir kimse de dur demedi mi ya?
Traveling for hours.
Bak birlikte
I'm not going
yürüyemiyoruz.
any further.
My friend warned us it was a long walk to the SAR station.
I'm freezing. Gotta warm up before I go any further.
I guess we can stop for a bit.
Listen, lady. Hey, look. A train.
Tren. Aa yürülmüyordu ya. Trenle mi gideceğiz yoksa?
Damn. What an ancient piece of junk. This thing belongs in a museum.
You know anything about trains?
Nah, not really. Just think they're cool. Bet this track leads to the SAR station.
Yani çalışıyor
If
mudur
I
lan?
could just get this old steam engine working, it would save us a lot of time.
Sure would beat walking. But it looks to be missing some control parts. Throttle, maybe?
Must be around here somewhere.
Ama şimdi olmaz
Well,
arkadaşlar.
good luck with that. I'll just be over here, looking for some way to thaw out.
Yavşağa bak.
Gee, thanks for your help.
Anytime, lady.
Arkadaşlar ben burada bitireyim. 41 dakika oldu çünkü bir de kadın çok uzun konuştu profesör. Yapacak bir şey yok. İzlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ederim. Abone olmayı, like atmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki bölümde tekrar görüşmek üzere. Bu lavu öldürür müyüz bilmiyorum bu arada. Kafasına sıksak ya. Bir dakika lan. Sıkmıyor. Dur lan, mermi koy bakayım sıkacak mı? Çok merak ettim ne olacak. Aa, sıktım. Yok arkadaşlar, içinden geçiyor, oyun izin vermiyor. Neyse arkadaşlar, izlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ederim. Abone olmayı, like atmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki bölümde tekrar görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.